So we are at the XMaster booth. YouTube comment request to check out your booth.
Yes.
So let's start right here because this is a product that I have gotten some questions about, but I've not had the chance to use.
Yes.
So walk me through this guy.
This is a functional machine. It's the 4-in-1. We can do this mode is the back extension.
Okay.
We can lock this here. And every pin can be locked down.
Okay.
So it will be very sturdy and the machines won't go anywhere. You can try it.
Okay, cool.
I'll help you to target.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Very stable. It won't
And then,
wobbly.
wish you could do Nordics in this mode as well.
Yeah. Good hamstring. Very good.
That's actually the first Nordic that I've done this whole convention. Okay, pull that out.
And make this device further to you. You can do the reverse hyper.
Okay, got it.
Under here.
Okay, can we make it just a little bit longer?
Yeah, of course.
Ah,
What
perfect.
about this?
Yeah, that's good. Okay, yeah, that feels good. And then I noticed that it has a really high point where it connects, so it can actually go pretty, like really far in before it hits.
Yes, yes. You can make this 1 degree more higher.
Okay, what other modes do we have on this one?
And then you can do the full range motion of the sit-up.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, got it. And so we come in here like this,
Yes.
or would it have to be a little bit longer? Oop.
Longer or?
Right.
Okay.
Feet in here, yep.
It's good? Okay.
All right. Okay. Easy to get in and out of.
Yes.
Steps on both sides.
Yeah, four
Okay.
platform.
Okay, very cool. I know this is, or I'm guessing this is one of your more popular machines. I've heard a lot of people ask about this one.
Yes, we were selling for two months. Very good feedbacks.
Yeah.
And then we require a lot of the good review from our customers. We add this the centerpiece.
Right.
And that will be more comfortable when you do a revised hyper. And
Right.
this one is a polyurethane. We're
Okay.
gonna offer the new option to our customers. It's waterproof one.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't even realize that that was there, but I guess that's a good thing though, because that means it's doing its job, that it's comfortable and it fits in there.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
very good. And then this is what catches my eye. So walk me through this guy right here.
That one is actually this is the prototype for this year Hongjin Con.
Okay.
And this mode is for the preacher curve.
Okay.
It's very comfortable and sturdy.
Right.
And then we can have, if we patch this, we can do the chest fry.
Right. And then these does this part detach or is this always?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can take this off
Aha. Okay. Yeah. Very simple.
and take
And
this
then
off.
can that rotate
Yeah, sure.
this
we can
way? Okay.
put this
And so
here.
then it has a support for the back of your arms for your
Tricep curl,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Okay, very good. And so then we have the support for when you're doing your curls here. Okay.
Yeah, and I can make this lower to fit for your elbow.
Okay, perfect. And I like the logo etched into the back pad there.
Thank you. And all the pads, go with the polyurethane material. It's waterproof, sweaterproof.
Yeah.
Yes, very easy to maintain on your daily training.
Right. And then speaking of nice little touches for looks, I just now noticed that it has the X for the front foot.
Yes.
So
yes.
that looks nice as well. Okay. And then I noticed that there are some holes here. What are these for?
That is, we're gonna do, in the near future, we're gonna have more device and attachment. So we make some ports and holes for here.
Okay.
And
so secret future editions are incoming.
Yes, yes. Stay tuned. And we have the sit-up attachment. It's very easy.
Okay, yeah, very easy. Okay. And then there's the handle so you can get in and out easier.
Yes.
And does that let down or does that only go to flat?
Just only flat.
Okay.
And this one can go up, but it's not able to be down.
Okay.
And this pad is go movement with the pad, this pad.
Okay.
See?
Okay. Ah, yeah. Okay. All right.
And at the end, we can take off this attachment and add this leg attachment on the part. It's a Charlie. There's a wheel there, so it's very easy to tuck in here.
Okay, yeah, and the dock's really easy, it looks like.
Yes.
We've got our handles here.
You can view the good resistance. I can take this off.
Okay, yeah, that comes off all the way. Good. Yeah, and it's a fairly, I mean, for something that's plate loaded, it's fairly even. You can feel it drop just a little bit at the bottom, but not bad.
Yeah. You can try to lay down a bit.
Right, okay, yeah.
To feel the crutch.
And then that makes it to where your starting position is a little bit higher when you're laying back too. So it gives you the stretch when you lay back, but then also naturally when you lay back, your legs kick out a little bit, so your starting point's higher, so you don't
starting
lose
point
as
to
much
make it
of
is
the
higher
tension at the bottom.
I gotcha.
And is this able to be used with a cable system, or is it plate loaded only?
Yeah, we're going to add a hook to connect to your cable system on your functional trainer.
Right.
Yes, that is another way to do the leg extension.
Okay, got it.
And at this device, you can do the reverse curve on the machines.
Yeah, and I noticed that it moves freely.
Yeah, it goes with your calf.
There's
a handle here.
Okay. I actually kind of like the pad being on here, because then I can kind of like lock myself in with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I can definitely tell. I can feel it moving with me just a little bit.
Yes. In the next step, I'm trying to make a little platform here.
Oh yeah.
It's a small step to make it easier to get in and out. Yeah, we are not going to do a lot of the attachment for a simple bench, just some added device that people really needed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then let's look at this rack over here. It's catching my eye. Because it's got a little bit of a unique design, because most of the time when we're thinking about colors for home gym, there's a lot of blacks, a lot of whites, and then your crazy like neon colors and whatnot.
Yes,
we've got
could
some
be a new
wood
option.
grain. What inspired the wood grain here?
Yeah, because a lot of the bedroom, the people would like to put this on the bedrooms.
Yeah.
Their decoration is not fit for the whole black.
Right.
So I try to make this steel. This steel with the wood grain.
That's actually, if you can come in here pretty close, that's pretty convincing wood grain.
Yeah. And for the rubber flooring, I choose this color to perfect match with your functional trainer.
Ah.
Yeah, smooth footprint, but multifunctional.
Okay. Yeah, so some design inspiration for somebody who's going to have this actually inside the house versus out in the garage or in a basement or an outbuilding or something like that.
Right.
Okay. Then we've got 220-pound stack, 2-to-1 ratio.
2-to-1.
Okay, got it. And another thing, just in terms of the looks, I get the sense that you care a lot about the aesthetics of the equipment.
Yes.
And then, because in the plate back here, you've got that little depth effect, so you've got the little bit of separation between the front plate and the back plate there.
Yes.
Okay.
We still can offer the custom logo service to our customers.
Yeah.
On the logo wall.
All right. Okay, and then we've got combo rack here.
Yeah.
What's that on the side of the combo rack?
Okay, this is a combo rack for the squat and the bench press. Hey Josh, do you mind? Yeah. This device is to help to try to adjust the degree of the uprights.
Ah, okay. So you can bring the uprights in.
Yes, because some of the trainer is very big. They have limitation on the shoulders.
Right.
So they need a wider grip. So that mode is for them.
Yeah, and so it's got the little crank assist. So that, I'm assuming so that you can move the uprights in while the bar is loaded more easily.
Yes.
Okay. Very cool. And then last piece, if we jump over here.
That is the multi-angle bench press machine.
Okay.
You know, sometimes in the gym or in your garage gym, the people will throw the benches anywhere.
Right.
So that could be annoying. We do all the bench press movements in one machine.
Right.
There's a trigger here. You can sit here and adjust the position.
Ah, okay.
It's very, very convenient.
Yes, because that's one of the things, when I'm doing incline, there's so many times where I lay back on my bench and I'm like, ah, crap. And then I get up and I pull it a little bit forward, and then I'm like, ah, crap, now I'm too far forward. Got to get up again, move it again.
Yeah, and sometimes you will make sure the bench is in the center of the rank.
Yes, and so now I don't have to worry about the depth anymore because I can adjust it while I'm still sitting on the bench. And I'm a little bit OCD, and so that's one of the things that I noticed when I went from working out at a commercial gym where it was like, you know, a one combined unit versus just rolling a bench into a squat rack. Is there's so many times where I'll lay down and I'm just like a little bit off and having to constantly
I hear you.
Straighten the bench up.
I
And
understand.
then now we're locked into a track. We can get the depth exactly where we want it. You find out the setting that works best for you, so you can just automatically go there every time. We've got a little leg holder.
Yeah, this rower is for we can do the decline chest press. So this one is for that.
Okay, perfect. And then show me, let's see here. And then as far as the back pad, it's just a standard ladder design, it looks like.
The ladder is here.
Okay. And then that drops all the way down.
Here's the flat.
Okay.
And here's the decline.
Okay. So it drops down to -7 decline there.
Yes.
Okay. I like this. And I like the the kind of like raw look to it.
Yeah,
with a
this
lot of
one
these.
is the stainless steel.
Yeah, yeah. I love just the plain stainless steel look.
Thank you.
Okay, and I believe Smith machine. I was wrong. There's more to see. Okay.
Here is our multifunctional trainer, and this means go with the counterbalance. It's
Okay.
very start with the lightweight.
Right. Right. And most Smith machines that you're going to find for a home gym don't have the counterbalance.
Yes, it's very friendly to the female and the kids.
Right. Exactly. Okay. So if we just boom, really easy,
Yes.
and drop that down all the way out of the way, and then see how low it comes down. All right, and then same 220-pound stacks on this one. So this guy, is there, oh, I guess not. I was about to ask if there's an option to get shrouds, but I guess that wouldn't work with the Smith machine. Okay.
Yes, it's the same.
All right, I appreciate you showing me around.
Thank you for dropping by here.
Thank you.
Yeah.